Chef Megan here with Dolce Gelato. I'm here to introduce both our animal-free and gluten-free dessert and gelato collection. In our sample kit, you'll find a molten lava cake, a southern pecan brown butter, a pure Sicilian pistachio torte, and chocolate chip cookie dough. These items come individually portioned in a 4-ounce package and are ready to bake. In addition to these items, we also have our animal-free gelato. And in the sample kit, you'll find a burnt caramel praline, strawberry after dark, pistachio latte, sea salt vanilla and honeycomb, chocolate all'oranza, and caramel cold brew. It's important to note that these items are both animal-free and gluten-free. They were created in direct response to the demand of items that are sweeping the nation. Here we have our pure Sicilian pistachio torte. Again, this item comes packed 2 trays of 12, making it a 24-count case. From thawed, this item needs to be baked at 350 degrees for 17 minutes. We created this with the flavor profile in mind from our pure Sicilian pistachio gelato. But in addition to that, we've also included a white chocolate cookie crust and a lemon and pistachio crumb topping. Here we have our pure Sicilian pistachio torte that I baked off ahead of time and cooled to room temperature. Now I'm just going to gently take a knife around the edges to make sure it's not sticking anywhere to the paper baking cup. Remove it from the paper baking cup. In the case, you'll find 2 bags of pure Sicilian pistachio butter in the bottom. These can add an extra element of flavor to your dessert plating if you desire. So I'm just going to pipe a little bit on top. This item can be served warm, but I really do prefer it room temperature because then, again, I can add the pure Sicilian pistachio butter. Now I'm just going to add a couple of raspberries. Some wedges of gooseberries. I have some kumquat marmalade that I've made. Take some of that liquid that surrounds it and just glaze them. And then my favorite pairing with this item is, well, my favorite animal-free gelato is our sea salt, honeycomb, and vanilla. I'm just going to position that on top. Then I also have these vegan chocolate honeycomb garnishes that I've made. Just sneak another little piece there. And then a little bit of raspberry coulis. And then I've also made a vegan chocolate sauce. Here we have our southern pecan brown butter. Again, this item comes packed 2 trays of 12, making it a 24-count case. This item from thawed needs to be baked for 16 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit high convection fan. It also comes in a 4-ounce portion with its own individual baking cup. In addition to the caramelized vegan butter, we've also sourced a local pecan praline from California. Because of its flavor profile, It's a great item to have as a warm element on your dessert menu and accompanied with any of our animal-free gelato flavors, or makes a nice pair with coffee in the morning. Here we have our Southern Pecan Brown Butter. I baked this off prior to service and allowed it to cool to room temperature. Now I'm just going to gently take a knife around the edges to make sure none of the streusel topping has stuck to the edges. I'm just going to gently remove it from the paper baking cup. Here I have some strawberry pâte à fouille. Some fresh strawberries that I've segmented and macerated in a little bit of strawberry syrup. Some semi-candied plumped currants. A few toasted pecans. Some additional strawberry syrup. And just a couple of drops of some vegan caramel. My favorite accompaniment to this dessert is our Strawberry After Dark Gelato. In addition to the thick ribbons of vegan fudge, there's also chunks of semi-sweet vegan chocolate. Again, this item can be served room temperature or warmed for service. Here we have our animal-free, gluten-free chocolate chip cookie dough. You may be familiar with this packaging because this is also the same size container that our 5-liter tub of gelato comes in. But different than our 5-liter pan of gelato, you have a 10-pound container of cookie dough. That being said, it's ideal for any 1-ounce portion of room amenities or possibly a skillet cookie for your dessert menu. Shareable, scalable, gluten-free, animal-free, that checks a lot of boxes on your dessert menu. We've also included a mini morsel to help differentiate from any other cookie doughs that you may have in your operation. Here we have our shareable skillet cookie. I'm going to pair this one with our pistachio latte gelato. Again, ideally, to have one shareable item on your menu helps to encourage dessert sales. And pairing it with the pistachio latte is nice because there's nothing better than coffee and cookies. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of our vegan chocolate sauce. Drizzle that. A little bit of chopped pistachios and some raw cocoa nibs. In addition to this item, I've also baked off some 1-ounce portions that I'm serving as an amenity along with some almond milk. Here we have our molten lava cake. Inside the case, you'll find 2 trays of 12, making it a 24-count case. Each molten lava cake is a 4-ounce portion in an individual baking cup and needs to be baked at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Inside of each cake, you have a decadent molten center. So because of that molten center, it never sets, making it ideal for any banquets or large functions where the item would need to be hot held. but also ideal for a la carte service with only a 10-minute bake time. Here we have our molten lava cake. Right out of the oven, I'm just going to gently place it in the center of my plate. I also have some warm brandied cherries here and a caramel syrup. Just going to drizzle some of that cherry syrup around my plate. To keep it simple and clean, I'm just going to take some of our animal-free Tahitian vanilla bean gelato. I'm going to place that right on top. And I have a little bit of our vegan chocolate sauce. I'll just pool on one side of this. And some freeze-dried pineapple pieces to add a little pop of color.